Beneath the world's most feared waters lies a legend no sailor dares to whisper, an ancient beast not born of flesh, but of living crystal. Tonight, under a fractured moon, the ocean will remember and awaken. But when the tides carry truth instead of treasure, will courage be enough to face what's been buried? The ocean is eerily still. Not a wave dares rise. A sleek vessel, humming with arcane energy and lined with glowing sigils, glides into the heart of the Bermuda Trench. The surrounding water carries a heavy silence, as if holding its breath. Wisps of mist snake over the bow, swirling like spirits unsure of their path. The crew, cloaked figures silhouetted by moonlight, exchange wary glances. Their eyes, filled with both wonder and fear, scan the ever-deepening blue. Suddenly beneath them, a glowing ripple disturbs the tranquility. It pulses outward like a heartbeat. The sea glows faintly from below, a phosphorescent hue shimmering like the breath of something vast, alive. The ship slows, now hovering above a chasm so dark it seems to swallow light. As a spotlight shines downward, a structure begins to materialize. No coral, no rock. This is not nature's making. A crystalline dome, faintly pulsing with runes, lies buried under centuries of silence. One figure steps forward, placing a hand over a carved relic, and chants in a tongue long forgotten. The ocean responds with a low hum, as if echoing a name never meant to be spoken again. The water around them thickens with tension, each bubble a whisper, each current a warning. Then, with a deep groan that sounds like the earth itself sighing, the structure begins to move. From the depths, a massive crystal formation ascends, shedding centuries of sediment and silence. Shards orbit its center like gears in a divine machine. Each spin reveals new runes, ancient symbols that ignite with a neon blue fire. Water thrashes around it violently as the crew steadies themselves. The ship rocks under the surge. The light from the monolith reflects in the explorer's eyes, each face a portrait of awe, terror, and disbelief. Wind howls as the pressure shifts. The ocean churns into spirals, sky and sea caught in a dance older than stars. The massive structure unfurls, revealing arms and arches, almost like wings, too precise for chance, too perfect for man. A tremor quakes through the waves. Somewhere below, something stirs, something waiting, watching. Suddenly, a burst of lightning tears across the sky, illuminating what lies beneath the crystalline mass. Tentacles, glass-like, jagged yet fluid, begin to unfold. The Kraken is waking. A soundless roar explodes through the water as the Crystal Kraken breaks free from its prison. Its form is monstrous, beautiful in its horror. Each tentacle is carved from translucent gem, veins of living light coursing within. The beast's body twists with grace and malice, reflecting moonlight in dazzling shards that could blind and mesmerize. The sea rises violently as the creature lifts itself high above the surface. Rain pours sideways, and waves surge against the vessel. Lightning cracks again, this time closer, revealing the Kraken's full terrifying form in a frozen cinematic frame, majestic and menacing, regal and wrathful. The crew leaps into action. One figure, the leader, swings from the rigging, commanding a magical harpoon. Another takes the helm, navigating through chaos. The ship shudders as one massive tentacle slams into its side, splinters flying, ropes snapping. Cries are muffled by the storm, but eyes speak volumes. Panic, defiance, sacrifice. The Kraken lets out a thunderous shriek, sending a shockwave that ripples across the ocean and sky alike. Then it charges. The ocean becomes a war zone. Thunder and crystal clash midair as enchanted harpoons are launched, only to shatter into radiant sparks upon impact. The Kraken coils around the vessel, lifting it partially from the sea, its many eyes glowing with intelligence and rage. The figures fight not just to survive, but to protect something. In the heart of the ship, a sealed chest pulses with the same runes seen on the Kraken. Inside lies a truth the ocean forgot, a secret the creature was sworn to guard. The more they attack, the more the Kraken defends. Flying debris, exploding runes, magical flares painting the storm in hues of violet and gold. The ship's mast snaps, crashing into the deck. A figure dodges just in time, narrowly escaping a tentacle that crushes through steel as if it were driftwood. As the Kraken rears back for a final strike, One explorer rushes to the edge of the deck, raising a small, glowing flute carved from a luminous shell. With trembling hands, the figure begins to play. The notes are soft at first, barely audible over the chaos, but the melody carries. Through the wind, the rain, the war, it rises, a lullaby, a call, a memory. The Kraken pauses mid-strike. Its eyes widen, then soften. The tentacles slowly retract, now trembling. The storm begins to die down, clouds thinning to reveal a pale moon. One final bolt of lightning illuminates the beast's face, no longer enraged but sorrowful. The melody continues. The explorer closes their eyes, tears mixing with the rain. The Kraken turns toward the monolith, which begins to fracture, not from attack but from within. A radiant beam of light shoots upward from its heart. In it, images swirl. A forgotten kingdom beneath the waves, a people turned to Crystal, a guardian cursed to protect them, misunderstood and alone for eons. The ship steadies, the sea calms. The Kraken dips beneath the surface, not in retreat but in peace. Silence returns, broken only by the echo of the final note. The figures stare into the now quiet ocean, and the question lingers. Who was the real invader? The ones who came seeking power, or the creature bound by memory?